When it comes to analyzing options data, there are some major problems that everybody encounters. What you'll often find is that the data is very expensive, difficult to access, and even if you're able to access it, you can't quite analyze it in the exact way that you want. In this video, I'm gonna share with you a method that's affordable, simple to use, and works automatically on your spreadsheet, so that way you can analyze your options data exactly how you want. Okay, so in order to be able to access the options data on Excel or Google Sheets, we're gonna be using this tool called Y Sheets. Let me show you how it works. So all you need to do is click on the add-on as you're seeing right now. After this, you're gonna navigate right away to this function section. And in order to get options data, you have two different options. You can enter a company ticker. In this case, we have by default Apple, but you can change it to be any company or index that you want. So in this case, we're gonna keep it as Apple. Then you need to enter the parameter that you're looking to get for this options data. So in this case, we're gonna keep it simple and get the strike price. As you can see, this shows up right here. We're gonna click on that. And then we have two options. We have the real-time option and we have the historical data option. To start with, we're gonna select the real-time option because that's the simplest, but then I'm gonna also show you the other option as well. After we do this, then we just need to select whether we want the data for puts or for calls. In this case, we'll keep it for puts. Then you can just simply copy this function and you can paste it on any section of your spreadsheet. So I'm just gonna paste it right here. And as you can see, we're able to get the entire options chain, in this case for Apple. So you can see there's a whole bunch of different options and here are all of their different strike prices. Now, if you wanted to see what contract IDs for this specific options are having this strike prices, what you can do is instead of just having strike, you can add multiple parameters. So in this case, we're gonna also enter the contract ID. This is going to be added into the function and then I can just copy and then paste this right here. And now this is going to allow us to see the strike prices for the different option contracts. So you can see in this case, we have the contract ID right here and then the strike price. And you can see this is the structure of the data. What we're gonna do now is we're going to do the exact same thing, but I'm gonna show you how now we're gonna do calls. And what we're gonna do is instead of real time, we're going to access historical data. So at the time of this video right now is Wednesday the 5th, but I'm gonna select data for Monday the 3rd right here, but you can also select it for whatever time period that you want. And now all I need to do is just copy this function call right here. I'm gonna paste it right here in this section. And as you can see, we have the exact same data, except this is a strike for calls and is going to give us the contract ID as well as the strike price. From here, we can also keep adding more parameters into the function. So for example, let's say that you want to access the Greeks for this particular set of data. So what you can do in this case is just simply go right here. And let's say that we want to access the bid. So we're gonna click on bid. And then we also want to access the delta. So as you can see, we have the delta, we have the theta, and I'm gonna explain all the data that's available in order for you to access on your spreadsheet. So once you have these parameters accessed, the function here updates, you can just copy, and then we're gonna remove this right here, and we're gonna paste it right here. And then before we copy paste it, we just need to go back to adjust it so that it's the data for Monday as we wanted before. Here, everything updates. We can just go ahead and copy this, paste it right here. And as you can see, we have all of the data now in order. If we want it, we can move this data down here. And here we can just write the parameters. So this would be the strike, this would be the contract, and this would be the bid. And this would be the delta. Everything is in the order that you request, as you can see right here. And this is where we can start to do our analysis and build some really cool templates that I'm also gonna show you how to do after we do one more important thing. Now you might be thinking this is great, but this is a lot of data and I don't want to get the entire option chain, and this is very understandable. As you can see, it just keeps going and going. So what you can do directly in the function, if let's say you want to access the data for this contract right here or this contract right here, it's very simple. All you need to do is this. So we're going to remove first all of this information right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this function from scratch. So in this case, we're gonna type equals wise options. And then here, instead of entering the ticker directly, you just need to enter the contract ID. So we could select this contract ID, and then here we need to enter a type. So this is going to be either a call or a put. In this case, we're going to keep it as a put. And then we need the parameter that we're looking for. So if we want to get the same value as this, it's going to be the strike price. And then because we're asking for real-time data, there's no date that we need to enter. If we wanted historical data, then we would need to enter a specific date. But as you can see, there's no issues right here. We just click enter. And as you can see, now we have the exact same data, but except of getting the entire options chain, now we just have the data for that particular options contract. Now, one of the things that we did was to reference this particular cell with the contract ID. But what you can also do is you can just hard code it into the function just like this. Just make sure to enter quotation marks in between, and this will give you the exact same result. Okay, so now that you know how to get the data on your spreadsheet, we can start to do some really cool stuff. So first of all this data right here just works in the exact same way as regular Excel. So for example, if I wanted to calculate the average delta for the entire options chain, this is something that I could do very simply by using the formula, entering the data, and as you can see, we can get the average, we can get the sum. You can perform any kind of algorithm, any kind of calculation you can perform right here with the data. So this can allow you to either track or find attractive option investment opportunities. I just wanted to put that out there. But something very interesting that we have seen that people do and is very cool is you can also create plots of this information right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this function and then I'm going to paste it right here, and it's going to give me the exact same data, except this time I only want the one parameter, and this is going to be the strike price. And then right here, what I'm gonna do is make sure the function's call. So call strike, and then we also want it for this particular date. We could also do it on a real-time basis if we wanted. So as you can see, this is going to give us the option chain right here, just like it is for this particular column. But then this is where things get interesting once you start to mix things up with Excel. So what we can do is just put this into a transpose function, and now what this is gonna do is give us the exact same data, but it's gonna move it like this. So for example, I could move this a couple columns over. I could just like hide this data if I really wanted to, but you can see it just keeps going. And then what I could do is add a trend line. So for example, let's say I wanted to get the trend of the strike prices. I can just simply create a column, go right here to insert, and then click on spark lines. In this case, we can create a line. It's gonna tell me what data do I want to select for the line. So we're gonna select this data right here. And if we go back, what you'll see is now we have the trend. So this is very simple to use. You can also use this exact same concept if you wanna create a chart. So for example, let's say that I want to create a chart of this information right here. I can simply select the data, go on insert, and then create any one of the charts that you want. So for example, let's say this is helpful. So as you can see, in this case, we have the bid and the delta. So this could help you with your analysis. But the point is, any kind of visualization, any kind of dashboard that you want to make, you can get directly on your spreadsheet using this exact method. The last thing to address is what data is available for you to pull into your spreadsheet. So one of the ways that you can find what data is available is just scroll through the parameters or just type, and you will see all of the different data that you can select right here. So that's pretty helpful, but an even better representation of this data is if you go to the Whitesheets website and click on the available data page, you will see the entire data set here. So if you scroll down to WISE options, you can see that there's two kinds of data. There's the real-time data, and then there's the historical options data. For the real-time data, this is the data that is available, and this data comes directly from the Oprah feed. So this is as accurate and as good as it gets. And then the historical data again also comes from the Oprah feed, so it is as good as it gets. But as you can see, there's a slight difference in the parameters that are available, so just keep that in mind. But with all of this put together, you can put some really amazing templates and dashboards for options trading together. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.